back with another one. How are we doing, my kings and queens? I don't know why I'm laughing. 3 reasons why you can't find love. Now, instead of rambling like I usually do, we'll get straight on with the fucker, shall we? I will say before I do, is that I've been in relationships. I have, but I've also been single, and I've dated a lot, and my mindset is altered from a good one to a bad one to a worse one to a decent one to a good one. I've changed, and I will continue to change. Yeah, evolution. We evolve. We grow as we get older. We do, and so do I. And times where my mindset's not great, I ain't gonna find love, and I'll explain why. So number 1, guys, why you can't find love, why you can't seem to find it. It's because you don't believe in it. Now, there's been times I haven't believed in it, like love is not real, and believing that, you ain't gonna find it, are you? Let's be real. Same as, if you don't believe in Santa. It's Christmas, why not? We'll use that one. If you don't believe in Santa, then he's not real. Yeah? But when you were a kid, Santa was real, weren't he? He was. Because you believed in it. You believed in Santa, and whether Santa's real or not, that's irrelevant, because I'm a grown man. I believe in Santa Claus. Now, do I believe in a fat guy with a grey beard shooting down the chimneys? No, mate, of course I don't. That's bollocks. But the spirit of Christmas, god damn, now that is a thing. And let's call that Santa Claus, yeah? So, love. Let's call Santa Claus. Love, right, it's real. It is real. And I know sometimes life can show you that it's not. But life can show you a lot of things that's not true, Now, I've covered this before about myself, times when I haven't felt like I was enough, or I wasn't deserving of whatever, when in reality we all are. If you're a human being, we're all deserving of feeling enough, or whatever, However, life has a funny way of telling you lies, basically, and it's very easy to believe them lies as well. Of course it is. Of course it fucking is. But the reality is, it's the lens you're seeing the world from. So if you're seeing a loveless world where love ain't a thing, and the idea of somebody loving you just don't add up, don't compute in your head, then you ain't going to find it. Like the law of attraction, do you know what I mean? Speak it, believe it, receive it, whatever, yeah? Now, I will do videos on law of attraction at some point, because, well, it's an interesting topic, and there's a lot of good shit to gain from it, and all living your life like that. But that's another video, so let's stick to this one, shall we? So number 2, guys, number 2 is you don't believe you can be loved. Now, I've been there as well, feeling like, I'm not lovable. Now, why on earth would somebody have that belief? Because it's crazy, isn't it? It is actually crazy. For a lot of reasons. I think when you've been on your own a while is one, sometimes. Also, mixing with the wrong people. When you've given your heart to the wrong people one too many times, well, and they aren't very kind to your heart, let's say. And there's been several women in my life that weren't very kind with mine. And you can look at them, and sometimes some people do things that you just can't understand because you're not them, yeah? And how can I put it? It's, again, getting back to, we all see the world through different eyes, through a different lens, and some people's had a journey where they act, in your eyes, very irrational, and maybe even mean, cruel, maybe even evil. Yeah, I've had a taste of evil, and that wasn't pleasant. And I could do that myself when I was with the one that I would class as potentially evil. It's very hard to understand her. Do you know what I mean? You could look at her and think, why is she doing this to me? Because it doesn't make sense. Like, because normally you're seeing it from your view. You know what I mean? You're thinking, well, I couldn't do that to anybody. So why is she doing that to me? Well, the reason why you can't do that to anybody is because you're not her. Yeah? So it's very easy to put it on yourself, isn't it? So, like, say, when she was evil with me, it's I think it's easier to blame yourself or put it on yourself, like, oh, she's treating me that way because I'm not deserving of feeling loved. Yeah? And perhaps there's been other occasions in your lifetime where you didn't feel loved, which is you're then following that narrative that you aren't to be loved, which is bollocks. It is, yeah. And same with you've messed about with the wrong woman, yeah. You've given your heart to somebody who wasn't very kind to it, and yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? But it's just bad luck, yeah. You can blame yourself all you like, and you're not doing yourself any favours, are you? At all. So if you are blaming yourself and you have had some toxic relationships, say, where you wasn't treated with respect, you wasn't treated kindly, and you wasn't loved, then it's not a reflection on you. It's not. It's a reflection on them. Because like I said, maybe you wouldn't treat another human being the way that she treated you. Of course you wouldn't, because you've got a conscience, yeah, but not everyone has. Sadly, but hey, it is what it is. So that's number 2. Number 3, guys, is you don't believe they are capable of love. Now, look at the red pill. The red pill. We love it, don't we? The red pill is teaching blokes that women are hypergamous, and that they'll, as soon as the new shiny thing comes along that's better than you, in her eyes, she's off with him. No loyalty, none of that bullshit. Come on, let's be real. If you're going to get sucked into red pill, I can guarantee you now, and I've been there myself, I have, and again, I've touched on this, my attachment style, yeah, lends itself to something, red pill comes along, you're like, oh yeah, I can get behind that motherfucker, and I certainly did. And then you look at women differently, and you think, oh, they're never going to love you unconditionally, and as long as you're providing something that they want from you, she don't really love you. But she'll keep you around if you are providing what she wants, okay? Like, she doesn't love you, she likes what you do. She loves what you do, yeah? And she's not yours, it's just your turn. Shit. Yeah, it's a load of bollocks, guys. It is. So, and with that belief that women are unable to love, you ain't going to find love there either, are you? Because you're not going to be open to it. If you just see that negative in people as a whole, every time you go on a date with a lady, you're going to look at her, aren't you, and think, you don't love me, and you'll never love me. Thinking like that, what is that doing? It's putting a massive wedge right between you and her, where she ain't going to love you. Because you've got your walls up, haven't you? And you're thinking, well, she's never going to love me. Not with that attitude, pal. Not with that attitude. But the issue is, you've got that attitude, and it turns out she didn't love you. You go on another date, maybe a few dates with her, and all these dates keep going tits up, yeah? Or relationships, whatever. They ain't working out because you've got that mentality. Of course, you're setting yourself up to fail, aren't you? Yeah, the idea that no woman's ever going to love you because they're incapable of love. And now, all three on this list I've experienced in myself, in my own mindset, where I have not felt like I was worthy of love. I've felt like they couldn't love me, and that no one will. And I haven't loved myself very much either, which is the bonus one, by the way. Why not? Number 4 is if you don't love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how the fuck do you expect anyone to love you? Yeah, think about it. Like, if you can't find anything in yourself that you love, and you think, I am worthy of love because I'm a lovable person, because I love me, I love being me. If you can't think like that, then how on earth can you expect another human being to love you? You're not, are you? If you think you're the biggest piece of shit going, right, how could you possibly believe somebody else is going to love you? And really believe it? You ain't. Yeah, all the whole time, she may love you. You may be in a situation where you don't love yourself, but she loves you. Eventually, she's not going to, because you're going to push her away. Either you're going to sabotage it one way or another, intentionally or unintentionally. If you don't love yourself, you will. When that day happens, all these other things I've been saying, thinking all women don't love, women are incapable of love, and no one's going to love me, I'm not lovable, all this, that and the other. You're feeding it, aren't you? To the point where now you really believe them things. And it's all down to your mindset. It is. So you need to fix that. Fix your self-belief. So if anything I've said in this video resonates with you, and you think, well, now I don't love myself very much, I don't particularly like myself very much, then you've got some work to do. Because you are not going to find love while you're like that. And if by some miracle you did, you're going to ruin it. You're gonna murder it. Yeah, you're gonna find love, and then you're gonna murder it. And I've done that myself. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. So sort out what's going off inside. What's making you feel like you're not loved? Chances are it'll be something in your childhood, or several things in your childhood, that made you feel unlovable. And in turn, you've found the red pill maybe, or whatever, that's made you tell you that it's not you. Even though you still think it's you, but it's them. It's them. They're unable to love, so what am I pissing about at? Yeah? Women, love is real, guys. There's a billion songs on the planet about the fucker. So, if love wasn't real, then what the fuck are they all singing about, eh? It's real. It is real, and I could tell you right now, guys, when I'm dating with a good mindset, I find better people. I do. In fact, when I'm dating, my mindset is a complete mirror image of the birds I'm entertaining. So if I'm not feeling too good about myself, the women I'm entertaining aren't going to be women that are capable of love probably because she's got her own shit going on, yeah. But the times I've been dating, when I go out and think, right, find me a woman, and I go out and look for one, when my head's right, and I'm in a good place, where I like being me, and currently, I like being me. I've, for those of you who watch me long enough, you know that I've had a pretty shitty time for a few months, where just pissing in the wind, everything going tits up, and obviously my dad passing as well, where I've been up against it, and it's been hard just to get through the day, and I've not liked myself very much either, because, just trying to cope, just trying to survive, and I beat myself up thinking, I should be doing this, that and the other, which ain't good, is it? Not at all. And it's a very, there'll be a video on it, don't worry, but it's a very unrealistic expectation I've got on myself. I've always had it, something I've got to work on, which I'm doing. But right now, currently, I'm doing good. I've had a few wins recently as well, where good news as opposed to just bad all the time. So there's that, feeling good about myself. There's seeing things clearly and just understanding how things work. And I know myself, in order to find the right person, you've got to be the right person. And part of that is having the right mindset. It really is. And I think I've got it. I've got it now, where it's like, I am worthy of love. And I'm able to give love as well. And be brave. To be somebody that's, we've all been burnt, surely. And I've been burnt plenty times. I have. And being brave enough to just give it another go. Wear my heart on my sleeve. What will be, will be. I'm a big boy. I can take it. If I get my heart stomped on, fuck it. It's been stomped on before. It survived. It'll survive again. But I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic, baby, so I'll keep fucking trying, yeah? And I'm happy anyway, so I'm winning. I am winning. So maybe that's you, and maybe you're not winning, but you'll get there, yeah? You can be loved, and you are deserving of being loved as well. So whether you believe that right now or not, King D fucking telling you. So, and I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't. You know this. The amount of times I've talked about myself not in a very good light. Why on earth would I do that? I do it because I need to be honest. I need to be very honest when I'm doing this. So, and I'm being honest, and I'm telling you the truth. I don't sugarcoat shit, yeah? You are worthy of love. Whoever you are watching this, King D's telling you right now, I'm looking at you. I can see you. I see you looking at your phone, or perhaps your telly. Wherever you're seeing me, I'm seeing you now, Duck. I'm talking to you. You are worthy of love. And you can love. Allow yourself. Be optimistic. Because if you're not, you ain't going to find her. Or him. Whoever. You're not. Okay? So we'll leave it there. Because I'm tired. As you probably could tell. Like the video. Drop us a comment. Why not? Be a doll. Thank you very much. And subscribe if you haven't already. Do it now. I'll wait. It's fine. And be the best you. Go damn. Be the best you. And do it for you. Cheers.